Hi, I'm Maria Schneider, and I'm about to embark on a recording adventure. It's of an entirely new sort, and with the greatest collaborators one could hope to find from the classical music world. Let me give you a little background. It all started when Dawn Upshaw, the wonderful soprano, who I'd listened to and loved for many years, asked me to write for her and the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra. Coming from Minnesota myself, I especially felt what a privilege this was to write for this incredible orchestra. I will admit to some initial trepidation, but I went ahead wanting to write a piece based on the poetry of one of Brazil's most beloved poets, Carlos Drummond de Andrade. I went on a search for English translations, wanting U.S. audiences to feel the immediate connection between the music and the meaning behind the poetry. I was so happy when I found such artfully written translations as those by Mark Strand, a poet laureate and Pulitzer Prize winner himself. Carlos Drummond de Andrade's Stories was first premiered at the Ordway Theater in St. Paul in fall of 2008 and had its New York premiere at Carnegie Hall last May. Dawn soon approached me again about writing another piece for her upcoming tenure as artistic director of the Ojai Music Festival, a fabulously creative outdoor festival that takes place in Ojai, California. Dawn would be inviting the vibrant Australian Chamber Orchestra to the festival, and they would become co-commissioners along with the Ojai Festival and Cal Performances for this next piece. Dawn also invited my own band to perform at the festival, which was an honor and loads of fun. So I felt this was the perfect opportunity to truly meld my two musical worlds by including the highly unique and creative Scott Robinson. He won't be playing that thing, you'll be glad to know. He'll be playing clarinets. And then there's pianist Frank Kimbrough, whose playing so seamlessly blends the world of classical and jazz. Thirdly, on bass, Jay Anderson, whose ability to weave improvisation in and around intricately composed sonorities is simply astounding. For this piece, I chose to write to the poetry of Ted Kooser. His plain-spoken but searingly beautiful poetry brings up everything Midwestern inside of me. In a heartbeat, his words connect me to that landscape I so deeply love. I used 9 poems from his very special book, Winter Morning Walks. When the Australian Chamber Orchestra and Dawn decided they'd tour this piece in April of this year, finishing at Carnegie's Zenkel Hall in New York, I was so excited, as this presented the perfect opportunity to record. They'll stay in New York an extra couple of days and record on May 2nd and 3rd here at the Academy of Arts and Letters. In fall, the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra is able to work recording into their schedule. So on September 26th and 27th, Dawn and I will be going out to record Carlos Drummond de Andrade's Stories. We'll be recording at Tedman Hall at the University of Minnesota. I've also enlisted renowned producer David Frost, who has a stunning biography. He's recorded the greatest classical musicians in the world, winning oodles of Grammys, 3 of them as Producer of the Year. I'm in great hands with David, our fabulous engineer, Tim Martin, Scott, Jay, Frank, Dawn, and these 2 fabulous orchestras. Now, here's where you come in. I'll be documenting this all through ArtistShare in the same way that I've done with my other recordings. When you participate and log in, you'll get to know the musicians through photos, video, and audio. I'll take you as close to the process as possible, interviewing musicians and finding out what makes each of these world-renowned orchestras unique. Many of the most powerful aspects of a musician's creativity are inspired outside of music. For instance, Richard Tognetti, the artistic director and concertmaster of the ACO, besides being an absolutely fabulous violinist, is a very serious surfer. I plan on taking you on a walk through the native prairie in Minnesota near my childhood home so that you can appreciate the kind of beauty that surely inspired Ted Kooser and continually inspires me. I hope you'll join us. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and in addition, you'll be playing a very important role in helping bringing this project to fruition.